For those of you who know and do not know, I was gone for the last couple days. Just got back yesterday at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon from Seattle, and it was a fun trip. It was a pretty fun trip. Um, me personally, I don't know if I'm just a Debbie Downer or whatnot, but get your bitch ass over here. But me personally, I've never been much of a traveler. I've never really had much of an interest in traveling in general. It's just me. It's just how I am. It's just who I am. Like I've gone to Las Vegas. I've gone to Hawaii. I've gone to Cancun. Are we going? I mean, come on. And don't shoot, apothecary coming through. And honestly, I always find that the grass is much greener at home. I mean, I don't know if it's just I don't share the same interests that other people do. I don't know if I'm just not that much of a traveler. I'm a wet noodle. I don't know. I just personally don't find much interest in travel. Because I won't lie, I had a good time. I had a pretty good time down up. I don't fucking know where I am. Over in Seattle. I had a fun time. I won't lie. It was nice to spend time with a close friend of me and my girlfriend. It was fun to spend some quality vacation time with my girlfriend. It was good stuff. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. But we went to Seattle. We went to the EMP. I thought the sound was messing up. I was like, what the fuck? No. Yeah, went to the EMP, which was pretty fucking cool. It's kind of like a museum of a bunch of different stuff. I mean, I think they heavily focus on music, but it's not just music. Oh, you're cool looking. What am I here for? Ram horns. Okay, yes. And the music studio room was cool. But we were like unfortunate to be there at the time where it was like kid tour week or some shit, and it was just a bunch of little kids fucking everywhere. That was kind of stupid. Because kids are fucking annoying. When you put a bunch of hyped up kids in an area with like indie video games and oh fuck yeah, I haven't seen one of you rare encounters forever with Rested XP. Oh, I can't wait to see how big this is gonna be. 12,000. Oh my, yeah, 12,000 XP for that one kill. That's a quest right there. That's a quest worth. Anyways, yeah, when you got a bunch of little kids around indie video games and like a music studio with real instruments that they can play, be prepared for one of the most annoyingest times of your life. But I mean that wasn't too bad. I mean, me personally, like the Nirvana thing was really cool. I really liked that because I really like Nirvana. They were really good band. I mean that was pretty cool. The Jimi Hendrix room was really cool. Showed a bunch of his guitars, and a lot of cool stuff like that. There's some videos talking about him. And then for me personally, the music studio was alright, but it's kind of a lot cooler when you're younger. when you're actually a musician and you're sitting there like, wow, I can't play these instruments. It's not that fun. It's a lot more fun when you either don't know what you're doing and you get to play these instruments that you've never played before and don't care what you sound like. It's a lot of fun. But when you already know how to play the drums and you're just wailing away on the guitar and the bass guitar and sound like crap, and you're a musician, it's kind of like, okay, I could just go to school and do this. So I don't know. It's different for me, I guess. And then the indie room I did not care for because, as you know, If you've seen any of my other playthroughs, I don't really care for indie companies or indie games. Don't like indie companies or indie games because I feel like they all make the same shitty games, like space games and just knockoffs of other games that do it better. You know, there's only a few companies out there that actually do it right, like the people that made Dungeon Defenders, the people that made Trendy, the people that made Defender's Quest, people that made Amnesia in those games. Like those people have found a way to do it right. There's a lot of other indie companies who still have not figured out how to do it right. They just make the most garbage excuses for games, in my opinion. So, not the biggest fan over here, personally. That's just me. I know people feel differently, but for me, it wasn't that exciting to look at. But there were some cool ones, like the sci-fi room, a bunch of sci-fi art and stuff, like some of the stuff that people actually wore in sci-fi movies, and a horror room where had a bunch of cool mannequins of horror monsters and stuff like that, and also other garments that people wore in horror movies and stuff. Like for example, the coolest thing. I mean, I think the thing that made that whole place worth it for me personally was I don't think it was the mystery. It wasn't mystery. It was like the fantasy room. Like Lord of the Rings and God, what's that fucking Princess Bride. I'm trying to remember the name of that TV show now. I can hear the theme song just pounding away in my head. Dun 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 dun. But for the life of me, I can't remember the name. Game of Thrones. That's it. Fizzled. What am I fizzling, yo? That's downright weird. I fizzled it so good. Yeah, Game of Thrones. Like they had the actual outfit that the midget wore in some of his recording stuff. I know he has a name. I don't know his name, so let's just calling him the midget for now. Sorry if someone takes offense to that. Not meant to be offensive. And yeah, so that was really, really cool. Got to see some of the actual weapons from the Lord of the Rings movies that was actually used on the set, like Stinger and Aragorn's sword and shit like that. Just really cool stuff. And I think one of the coolest things was that we got to see the actual outfit that Sirius Black wore, or the actor that played Sirius Black wore in the Harry Potter movies. I thought that was so fucking cool. That room made it worth it. The other rooms really weren't that cool to me. Really saw kind of no interest there. Then we went to the Science Museum, which kind of, to me personally, kind of seemed like a really shitty science museum. It didn't really have that many things. Didn't really have many hands-on things. Like the butterfly room was really fucking cool, but I was afraid every second because the butterflies were like coming at me so hard, and it scared me when they were coming at me so hard. I was just sitting there like, whoa, back up, butterfly! I don't want to accidentally karate chop you to hell or something. So that was kind of scary, but it was kind of cool. But yeah, the Science Museum, in my opinion, was kind of a joke. I don't know. And so, it's like going to Seattle was like, we went down to that whole famous Seattle market with those, fish throwing dudes. Which was alright. I mean, we didn't see them do anything cool, but, it's like, this is a cool market and all. I mean, it kind of gets old after a little bit. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I personally, it's like, yeah, this is fun. I'm enjoying myself. But, I mean, all this stuff that people are like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. It's like, it's alright. It could be cooler, personally. Yeah, it's alright. I don't know. What the fuck are you? So yeah, I don't know. I've never been a fan of traveling because I feel like most of that stuff you can do at home or not do and be okay with not doing it in your life. You can die and not regret like, oh god, I didn't go to the MP before I died. You know, I don't know. It was fun though. I enjoyed it. And then we went up to one of the islands off of Washington that we have family relatives living on, so their place. It was good times. It was fun. So I had a lot of board games, and which I mean, it might sound boring. Personally, it's like okay, but the board games didn't bore you? No, I actually really like board games. Like challenge me anytime at Monopoly. I will own you 1v1. I'm so good at Monopoly. Wants you to bring her 15 cord crystal. I can do that. I kick ass at Monopoly. You think I'm joking? I ain't joking, man. I've honed faces when it comes to Monopoly. Don't even think you can step to me. But no, seriously, though, I do love Monopoly. I'm really good at the game. I play all the time on Steam. When I saw that they had a Monopoly game, I was like, boom, bought it. It was like $5, you know, bought it. Because I think I got it on sale. Had half off. It's only like $10 full price. So I bought the shit out of that game and been kicking ass ever since, man. I don't know, I've always loved Monopoly. So I love board games. You know, having board games with family and friends, that was a lot of fun. I had a good time. I didn't win like once, but I sucked ass, but I had fun. So, you know, it was good times. It was pretty good times. Oh my god, a mail piece dropped for me and it's better? That doesn't happen. It's like 100 item level higher from that rare drop for that rare spawn that we killed. Fucking awesome, man. That's so cool. That makes me feel good. Anywho. Yeah, so I mean, you know. Sale was fun, but I mean. Yeah. I mean. All I'm saying is I had a good time, but my life wouldn't have changed or been dramatically affected if I didn't go. That's all I'm saying. But it was nice to get away from my computer for a while and just relax, you know, relax my wrist and relax, you know, just not having to rely on computers. And I got so much, and I mean so much Harry Potter reading done. I mean, I'm talking almost finished the last book. I just straight wrecked that book. I probably read around maybe 500, probably somewhere between 300 to 400 pages from on the car riding shit, man. Oh god, so much Harry Potter. I'm all the way at I think the part I just got to, for those of you Harry Potter fans out there, is when Harry finally figured out that the final Horcrux, besides Nagini and himself, but he doesn't know that's himself, that he's one of them yet. I don't even know that because I watched the movie. Is Ravenclaw's tiara. It's not called a tiara, but I don't remember what the actual word is for it, so I'm gonna call it a tiara.
Is there trouble?
Pick up these two and probably just continue on.
The great outdoors.
Yeah, I assume a lot of these will be close by. I don't know. Yeah, pretty close by. And he just got done talking with Ravenclaw's sister, who told him, you know, that Riddle coaxed her into telling him where it was. He found it, obviously made it a Horcrux. And then he's heading off to try to find it, and that's as far as I've gotten so far. And that's past the part where way past where I've read up to in the past before I stopped reading it. And so it's actually really cool to see the difference between how the book did it. And I still have not been able to figure out whether I just like the movie a little bit more, like these parts of the movie, not the whole movie, like the whole earlier half of the book. Book does way better than the movie. obviously, because books always do way better than the movie. But this part, like, for those of you who read the book, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those of you who haven't, and maybe have just read the movie or watched the movie, you can't read a movie. Well, maybe you can if you look it up online. Have just watched the movie and haven't read the book. This might be like, oh, they changed that? That's cool. So hopefully you find this interesting. If not, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I got to free your spirit. Come here. I want to free you. You're freed! Do I free you or just kill you? I kill you. And I free you. You're free! So I really like, because in the movie, Snape finds out that Harry's there. And, well, I guess I counted. I guess you have no loot. And, like, calls everyone to the Great Hall. And it's like, yo, I know one of you motherfuckers be keeping that Harry Potter. Which one of you bitches it be? And then Harry stands out like, yo, I'm right here, let's battle. And then McGonagall steps out in front of him and is like, not on my watch, bitch. And just deflects all these spells and cool stuff like that. Didn't happen that way in the book. And I can't figure it out if it's because I watched the movie first. I think it was actually one of the only parts in the book that the movie actually did better. Or what, but it's just like in the book, instead of that cool scene happening, like Harry just finds McGonagall after getting caught in the Ravenclaw common room, and like they just go head off to alert all the teachers and whatnot. And then Snape just walks up like, yo, what you doing, McGonagall? Because, Harry and Luna are under the invisibility cloak. Are you immune to fire or some shit? And then that's when McGonagall starts fighting him. And then, like, all the other teachers show up like, no, you're not going to kill anyone else, Snape. Go fuck yourself. And then starts battling. And it just kind of seems a lot more anticlimactic. And when McGonagall's like sending off all the defenses in the castle, which Harry was not there with her in the movie when she was doing that, but he was with her there in the book, which I feel like there should be synchronization there. I don't know. It bothered me a little bit. I felt like Harry shouldn't have been there in the book too, but or at least if Harry was there in the book, they should put that in the movie. But that's just me being nitpicky. But yeah, pretty much because you can't really see it, but it looks so much cooler in the movie, like the whole battle scene and everything like that. And I feel, like McGonagall summoning all the. Am I freeing these people? Okay, another one of these quests. When McGonagall's summoning all those.
Greetings.
Oh yes, I found the right one. It's summoning all the like stone soldier guardian things to. Oh okay, yeah, cool. Oh, why is that all happening? Oh, I don't want combat log. I feel like that in the movie was a lot cooler than it kind of seemed in the book, but I feel like that's because with like action and battle scenes and that kind of stuff, you can do a lot more movies than you can really do in books, because otherwise you can get like super descriptive of just one scene that can lose people's interest really easily. So I guess I understand. Hopefully it's just all you guys. I don't want to fight random people in these fucking webs. So that was what was happening with me in my reading that I've got up to. And I really liked, and I never thought I'd ever say this, I never thought these words would ever come out of my mouth, but what I really liked oh god, it's not all, damn it. What I really liked about the movie over the book, which once again I never thought I'd say in my life, is that when Harry's talking to Ravenclaw's sister, who I don't remember her name, so I'm just calling her sister, about the tiara and stuff, like, she's getting all pissed off and like refuses to help him because she thinks like another person's gonna defile her sister's sacred tiara thing. And you know, he has to coax her into like, no, 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 I promise you I'm going to destroy it. I thought that was really cool. It didn't happen like that in the book. He pretty much just like, you know, please tell me about it. After a little bit of coaxing, she told him about it, and he's like, thank you, and walked away. It's really melodramatic. Or, I don't know if that's the right word. It's really anticlimactic, I guess would be more appropriate.